Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Rowan, the Lyranwitch. Today we are back with another collective message for you guys. This one will be regarding some spiritual warfare, some people doing too much, that kind of thing. Just so that you guys know, I am giving away 2 free readings once I hit 1,000 subscribers. To be in the running for that, all you have to do is be subscribed yourself and leave me a comment letting me know what you think of the video and or just that you're interested. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, I do have a Patreon, which you can try for free, 7 days free. It's $10 a month regularly. So you can check that out. You can check out my one-on-one sessions for energy healing, coaching, animal communication readings, and personal readings that are a lot more detailed than these. You can find that on my website, lyranwitch.com. It's the only place to book with me. Okay, let's hop in and see what's going on. I love that the cards only come out whenever I'm done speaking about it. Okay, so we have the King, the Hunter, the Warrior, the Starborn at the bottom of the deck. And when I cut the deck just now, they're telling me to take this. Gnosis. You know, this particular spread of cards in this deck comes out almost every time I do a collective message. I feel like there's a lot of repeat type of energies here for some of you who've been here for a minute. So we'll see what happens with this. But this King character, I feel like this is it doesn't have to be a man, but I feel like for most of you it is. This is like a masculine type of energy that's sending some kind of negativity your way. The negativity is towards your new beginnings and your overall sense of strength, especially like mental strength, mental fortitude. I'm hearing this person's very triggered by how generous you are with others. This is it's an emotional generosity that this person doesn't quite understand. They don't really get what a starseed is. Like, they think that it's some kind of way of you saying that you're high and mighty compared to other people. But really, it's just you saying, hey, I'm a part of nature. I feel like they Googled starseed and read from a bunch of weird extremists. Because there are, unfortunately, some people who call themselves starseeds that are basically Nazis. It's sketchy out there, guys. So that's what this person is thinking here. This person is either focused on your children, or, like, this could be somebody you have co-parented with, or, like, sperm donor type of energy, egg donor type energy, or this could be your parent, okay? And they see that you have a lot of courage and you're speaking out now. They see that you've been seeking information about the truth for a long time, like your personal truth. There was a very complex situation that came up with this person and or this family that you've been piecing through for the last 3 to 5 years, if not longer. And this person sees that you're like the warrior and courage here. You are just slamming through this energy. You're saying what needs to be said. And what they're not understanding, though, is that a lot of the information and downloads that you've gotten have been through your personal gnosis. They think that you have access to documents that are ratting them out or ratting out people around them that have worked against you in very real ways, legal ways for a lot of you. But you don't have access to these documents. That you're just like finding your voice and stating what you get from spirit. Literally, spirit guides, other side of the deck. Ugh, I can't. A lot of you have ancestors. There's a lot of people in this group right now that have indigenous ancestors, no matter what your background. Like, you have ancestors indigenous to where your body, like your genetics, are from, that are giving you very important information about your family line, about your lineage, and how to break through these repeating cycles that have happened for so many people around children. Wow. Around children and around being able to provide for them. Around co-parents or yeah, around like other parents ghosting or just like disappearing or failing in some way, like not taking care of the kids or splitting the chores, not providing. For some of you, this could be like a child support type of situation. Some of you have already fled from this person. This could have been like a DV type situation. I don't know if I can say that. Domestic violence situation, whatever, YouTube. This is some kind of situation where you've had to leave, and you might be laying low right now. You might be in a different city, state, or country from this person, but their energy is reaching you because there's a bond that hasn't been cut from children, from your child, between this person and them. For those of you who you know this is your parent and you don't have children, let's see what's going on with that. Because there's distinctly two directions this reading is going, so we're going to be covering both. So bear with me, guys. I'm going to get through both energies. Because I was told to do this as one reading and not a pick-a-pal, so it will converge at some point. Yeah, for those of you who don't have children, you're being protected by the bear energy. I'm hearing the bear goddess. Some of you might be connected to like Celtic energies, like Artio, the bear goddess. She's looking out for you. Archangels Uriel and Jophiel also showing up here. You have a very strong connection to ravens and crows. They're like your they're your messengers. They let you know when this person's on some weird shit. You've already set boundaries with this person with the llama card here. I'm seeing like a llama spitting in somebody's face. Like, I'm done with this energy. You've already like sealed yourself away from this person. Yeah, if this is apparent to you, I feel like there's been a lot of negative verbal stuff that's been said between you. And the boundaries might be that you still interact with them, but they don't dare cross a certain line with you verbally anymore because you like destroyed them at some point verbally. You were just done and exploded. With the swan energy, the swan, I'm seeing a swan like charging somebody. Because a swan is very beautiful and very majestic, but you don't want to, like, nobody looks at a swan as like, I can't wait to go mess with that animal. Like, that's going to be a fun time. And it says demonstrates grace and majesty. So I feel like, you know, this hasn't been trashy or whatever. Like, you really stood your own in a graceful way, and this person backed down. This parent backed down from whatever they were trying to do with you, and now you're like 2 steps ahead of them with this crow and raven energy. Okay. Let's see what else is going on for everybody here. I'm going to switch to tarot, actually. What's going on with this king character? This either deadbeat parent or just funky masculine energy. I'm hearing destiny swap. This person may have tried to do a destiny swap with you. They have some kind of connection to the occult. They see that you've come out of whatever they put you in when you did know them or when you were closer to them. If this is your parent, whenever you were a child, they tried to put you in a 9 of Swords and they succeeded. You might have had a mental breakdown because of this person. If this was like a co-parent or like a deadbeat parent situation that you had to deal with, there was a more physical explosion that happened with this person that left you like navigating a divorce, navigating recovering from a physical attack from them, or a car accident or something, like where this person betrayed you in a very real way, where they kind of went crazy with this devil energy. Like literally, some of them had addictions and had some kind of like rage because of being on drugs or alcohol. Some of them had like an entity attachment and had like a spiritual type of explosion that made them act crazy. And by made them act crazy, that's not excusing their behavior. It's like they allowed this thing in and left you in the Nine of Swords. They might have even tried to mess with your child if you had a child with them. It's really disgusting energy. Ugh. Ew. Okay, for some of you, this person might be like a pedo. Ugh, God, I'm so sorry if that's the case. That's horrible. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups here. Okay, I'm hearing grooming. Like, some of you might have actually seen or experienced this person, like, grooming a child, whether it's your child or a different child, and you were like, hell no. Hell to the no. We are not doing this. For some of you who this is your parent, that's the same energy, but you were the child. And the Tower came in your early adulthood or your teens. Some of you might have run away. Wow. Yeah, there's like this overflowing of emotion that's happened because this person is very, very heavy energy. This person really did the most, and now they're watching you have this kind of glow up. And it's like they did some kind of energetic manipulation with you that has affected your relationships and also your trajectory in life. Now, with this reverse Wheel of Fortune, it's almost like they put this reversal of what you were meant for on you, like a cloak of energy that made you lose somebody that was actually important to you. Like, there might have been a very close friend or some kind of divine soulmate, whether romantic or platonic, it really doesn't matter here, but somebody that was very important to you hasn't come back into your life because of the influence that this other person, this king, this like very distorted energy put on them, or put on you and like repelled them. Excuse me. Yeah, they made it seem like it's almost like because of the abuse that you experienced with this person and the energetic manipulation that courted into you because of the abuse, it made it seem to other people that were around you as if you were this narcissistic or emotionally disturbed energy, and you're not. Your response, I'm hearing, to this horrendous activity that this other person put you through was a normal response to an abnormal situation. But this person spun the narrative to make it seem as if you were the crazy one, and they had been putting you through all this hell. Oh, God. These narcissistic energies just make me so grossed out. And it left you with very little choice. Like, you had one of two decisions. It's either try to weed whack through all the nonsense this person put in your social circle, which was untrustworthy anyway if they were believing it, right? Or move on and start over. And you were like, I'm moving on. I'm not doing this. Like, I'm seeing, like, what do they call that? It's a type of farming where they light the fields on fire before they replant. I forget what that's called. I'm sorry. Is it slash and burn? I don't know. But whatever it is, that's kind of what you did. You had to light your fields on fire and just start over somewhere else. You're like, this isn't going to amount to anything. I got to hold on to what I still have and get the hell out of here. Yeah, with this Three of Wands in reverse, you had to go back to the drawing board. Like, the things that you were about to gain in your physical life had to be abandoned. Some of you left good jobs. Some of you left good situations that you enjoyed because you had to get away from this person. You had to start over and travel elsewhere. For a long time, the people around you, even after you're starting over, people would show up and they would not give you the notice that you deserved or that you were entitled to. I'm even seeing, like, signing up for assistance, like government assistance or something, and the people, like, filing your paperwork wrong because they thought you were a deadbeat. Or, like, it's like people were picking up on this veil of energy that was put over you to make it seem like you were something you weren't. And just going rogue, essentially. And it's just so hard to deal with. That's what I'm feeling. Like, I'm feeling like this, I lost everything and I can't create, and I'm cut off from the life I used to have. I don't even know where I'm going yet type of energy. And I feel like you're coming out of that now with this Magician in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. I feel like you've mostly moved through that, but there's this echo that keeps coming through of just like, why'd this even happen? Spirit is saying you do have a new beginning that's coming up here with the sun. Like, you're destined for greatness. And every time that you hear it, you're like, are you serious? Look at this, 10 of Wands in reverse. Like, I need to get all these swords out of my back first. I can't even picture the sun coming up because this has been so much crap. Yeah, I've dealt with so many deceptive people, 7 of Swords. I'm still moving on from the last thing, even years later for some of you. You know, with this 8 of Cups, like, you've been doing this alone for the most part. Like, some of you are single parents. You're kind of overwhelmed by all the stuff that you have to do. Yeah, the 7 of Swords came out again. Some of you have even dealt with people after this person, and because you were in a kind of low, like a low state, you know, you were just grieving and dealing with a lot of loss. I feel like you might have dealt with people cheating or taking advantage of you because they were misreading your energy, and you didn't have the energy or focus or capacity to really deal with that when it was happening. But that is coming to an end now, this World card. Like, this cycle it's like Spirit is closing it out and burning it. And they're going to give you what you deserve. Like, your reparations are coming in, is what I'm hearing. This 6 of Pentacles, you know, the 6 has been coming up in a lot of these readings. I got the 6 of Wands in the last 2 readings, which is talking about, like, winning, you know, finally being celebrated for your successes. And this 6 of Pentacles is going to come in first before you get to that 6 of Wands. This is going to be, oh, suddenly the paperwork's been fixed. I can't believe somebody has let this go for so long. Hey, we missed the fact that we've been overcharging you for 2 years. Even though you told us, here, we're going to pay this all back in one lump sum. Here, you know what I mean? Like, it's things finally being caught and returned to you because you have mastered your inner being during this time. Like with the Druid coming up here, you've really gone deep and balanced yourself. Even though you're still dealing with these echoes of this darkness and this pain, Temperance is telling me that you've done a lot to move towards peace. Peace in your home, peace as the first most important asset that you have. Even when you have nothing, you can have peace, right? And it starts within, and I feel like you know that. And you've worked so hard after going through all these defeats, 5 of Swords, and just being, like, roasted by life, essentially. Like, that's really the energy I'm getting. I'm hearing roasted. It's almost like, you know, somebody's had you on a spit this whole time, and you're just like, oh my God, can I just quit spinning? I'm so tired of this. And they're saying, like, you're not on the pit anymore. It's okay. Somebody might be having dreams about, like, recurring dreams about the same thing. And these dreams are going to be ending soon, okay? But it's really important for you to understand what commitments you still have that mirror things from before, because these commitments are going to be left behind. For some of you, you have a job now or some kind of work situation now that mirrors some kind of trauma you went through with this person, and it's important to make plans to move away from that. This 8 of Wands, I need more clarification with that. Spirit, please clarify 8 of Wands here. Please clarify. This came out again. 7 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, what was I just saying about being roasted? Seven of Pentacles here is just talking about like rebuilding, like holding on to what you have, but also starting something new, beginning the process of figuring out this new thing. You are going to be receiving communication from your guides and angels, some kind of revelation about what kind of energy you're still around that you've outgrown now, that reminds you of this old thing. It's like the last sword that has to be pulled out of your back, has a physical element in your day-to-day life that you need to release. Okay, so that can look like just redoing your resume and getting started. It doesn't have to be an all of a sudden thing, right? But what it is going to do is it's going to allow you to make different choices and move off of the path you've been stuck on for a while. Like take off the blindfold and use both swords to cut your way out is really what I'm getting here. Instead of feeling like, oh, it's one all or nothing, you know, it's not that black and white for you anymore. It's not. Move through any emotions that you have left about this situation once you understand what the revelation is about it, okay? Because that's going to be the last cord that you dissolve, the last thing from these old commitments, these old agreements that you have in your life that connects you to this king energy. Whether that is like the deadbeat dad situation, co-parent situation, or like your literal parent, like a parent that has been very negative for you. And that doesn't have to be a dad. It could be a mom that's like in a more negative energy, or some kind of parent that's in a more negative energy. Okay. Yeah, we have this Two of Cups energy here too. There's been a lot of blockages with romantic relationships also because of this. For some of you, you just literally don't have, you haven't met the person yet. Like you haven't had space in your life to even be caring much about relationships. Now, if you are with somebody and you feel like this is my partner, there's going to be some kind of blockage that you've had, or some kind of thing you've been working around in your relationship that's going to finally ease up once you move through this last cord that's here with this negative king energy, okay? My dog says hi, he's right here. So if you hear like slurping, he's just saying hello. Yeah, again, they want me to repeat this. When it comes to taking this new leap of faith, don't feel like you have to do it all at once. I think in the past, some of you have had to make some incredible moves in your life that felt very uncomfortable, very unsafe, and probably were uncomfortable and unsafe given what you went through. I mean, like, up and leave, go to another country with nothing. Like, one suitcase, leave everything, hope for the best. You know, things like this. Some of you, for somebody specific, I'm hearing you had to essentially like kidnap your kid and go somewhere else just to keep them safe from this freak. And, you know, if that's the case, like, it's not going to be that drastic. So don't put yourself in some kind of drastic situation again. It doesn't have to be that way. You're going to get guidance from your guides and ancestors on what the best thing is going to be. And I have to say this is just for entertainment purposes. I'm not any kind of like medical advisor, legal advisor, whatever. So definitely, like, if you are making some kind of big move, like, check in with a professional and see what the best thing for you guys would be. Because you don't have to do it alone anymore. Like, you've had to do a lot of things alone before. And now with this Two of Cups energy, you're going to be connecting with either professionals that can guide you, or you might have somewhat of a friend group now, whether living near you or far away from you, that you can reach out to. Some of you have a partner you can reach out to who will help and make this an easier thing for you. Because ultimately, this movement, this change that you're going to be experiencing to get away from this energy and cut the last ties with it, it's meant to be easier. It's not meant to be this, like, huge situation again. This deck is hot. I'm going to change decks. Let's see. Yeah, and the Gnosis came up as well because I was saying the guides and ancestors are going to give you that advice. I'm hearing that music, and especially drum beats or beats of some sort, will be really helpful for you guys to get into the energy that you need. This Seven of Pentacles has come up in 2 decks. Okay, I'll take it. I thought I had covered everything that they wanted me to say about it, so I kept putting it back. Oh, that's funny. Okay, what about this, please? Thank you. All right. Okay, so with this Seven of Pentacles, you know, this new thing that you're creating in your life, this new life that you want to live, is going to require you to do a little bit more emotional work that you might not have wanted to be in, because it just feels like going back to the past. But just think about it this way, like, you have to get the last poisoned soil out of the garden before you can replant in a good way. All right, that's what they're saying here. You do have this, whoever this Two of Cups person is for you, whether they're already in your life or have not yet appeared, their energy is supportive for you in this. So you can actually connect with whoever this person is, this soulmate energy. Connect with them in meditation whenever you are getting this guidance, okay? And you can lean on that. I feel like this person is coming in for you guys. This is a person that's physically incarnated right now, that's going to be here for you. Whether best friend, lover, I don't care. This is somebody that is coming into your life soon. This is a Queen of Cups type of energy, whatever their gender. This is somebody who's like very emotionally loving and nurturing, that's going to make things easier for you so that you're not just like constantly doing everything on your own, because you've almost like had to go through phases of being an empowered empress and then falling out of that because of burnout, because it just makes you like so stressed out that you get like snappy at people or something. And they're saying don't harm yourself about this, because this came up in reverse. They're like, there's some kind of falsehood here about how you've been talking about yourself to yourself. Like you might have been thinking that you weren't doing enough or something, thinking that you were destined for something very dark or very lacking or negative with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And Spirit's like, that's not true. That's not true. We're sending you people. For now, you know, keep faith, keep hope with the star. Really stay in that energy, because look at that, the three of Cups. Your group of people are going to come in and help you, but you really have to like finish out this part of the cycle first. This is part of the loose ends being tied up right now. This is the last thing you're going to have to hunt for a while. Okay, this is the last thing you have to fight through for a while. But the goal is to make it easier for yourself. If it feels really shitty and bad, you're on the wrong path, okay? I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's what they're saying. They're saying quit making it harder for yourself. It's supposed to get easier. That's what this part of your life is about. Well, let's get some animal messages to close this out. Oh, okay, we're going to keep the cows. I love them. There's a lot of Hathor energy that's been coming through. Some of you are very connected to the Hathors, or the Egyptian goddess Hathor as well. But this is very nurturing energy. Saying give with unconditional love and grace. And in this case, they're saying give to yourself and your kid if you're one of the folks who have kids here. You know, just keep the focus there for now. The right things are going to happen. But look how there's 2 cows on this card. There's 2 monkeys on this card. You definitely have somebody that's going to be a big part of your life coming in, if they're not already with you. And try not to guilt yourself about being bad because you dealt with a lot of trauma. This person, whether they're in your life or not, it's not going to be a problem for them that you've dealt with a lot of stuff. They're going to just be here to give like as much as they can and help you heal so that you can enjoy things together. Yeah, it says experience all that life has to offer. Archangel Raphael. Both of these are Archangel Raphael. That's the angel of healing. He's like the medic angel. He's like, I see you've been bleeding out for a long time, and I'm helping you heal this stuff. Okay? But don't take it too seriously. That's really what it's coming down to. If it makes you too serious to where you're not laughing ever, try to get away from that energy. Try to make things easier for yourself as much as you can right now, because you're in the last stages of it. I'm hearing like the death throes of this. Kangaroo is telling me that you're absolutely going to jump over this energy and be done with it soon. Something here, I'm seeing a kangaroo like kicking the crap out of somebody. I think they're just saying, like, if you have somebody that you're still dealing with in your life, stay patient. For some of you, this is a boss or some kind of coworker that's like bringing up the same type of energy as whoever this was. And if that is you, whoever this person is, because for some of you, it's somebody through work that's just been a pain in the ass and horrible, or even traumatic. It could even just be a client from hell. I don't know. But do a visualization calling the kangaroos in and let them kick this person's energy out of your field. Yeah, the Kingfisher is saying, like, divine timing is at play here. So don't feel like you need to rush. This must be a very feisty or very hasty group, because that message has come up like 100 times here. Okay. And we have the hedgehog just saying, continue being a magnet for good things by holding as like happy and even as peaceful of a vibration as possible. There's something here about laughter. Like, you really need to start laughing more. Listen to stand up or something. Watch, even watching like your comfort movies or something like that is going to be so important for you guys, because there's like some kind of situation has made you stop laughing, and it's really important to start laughing at things again, or laughing at people if they're coming at you wrong. Like, laughter is the best curse breaker that exists. It might be too much of a stretch to laugh at this person and the bullshit they put you through. But if you can, do it, because that's going to break everything that's still stuck to you from them. And lastly, we have Raven, prepare for change. So the change is coming. Just make it as easy for yourself as possible. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope this helps whoever it's meant to. Let me know what you think in the comments. That'll subscribe, and that'll put you in the running for those 2 free readings. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, you can check me out at my website, okay? And you can book there. So I'm sending you guys lots of love and peace, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.